We're just about to go into the little bay at Calipool with our kayaks, and it's a beautiful morning, but we need to just be wary of all the tides that are around here.
Would you fancy going across to the lighthouse, seeing as it's that calm? I'm being serious, the lighthouse isn't that far.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's just do it. I think that'd be really nice.
So since it's nice and calm conditions at the moment, we're going to head out towards the little lighthouse that's out there.
What do you think of it?
Conditions are brilliant, perfect.
What's the name of that lighthouse up there?
I don't know.
It's like a mill pond GB thing. Is that UV thing?
What do you think of it?
I love it, UV thing, I love it.
I can't remember the names of the little islands, the group of islands ahead. I'll put that on the video later. But they look amazing. And we're quite near the Kayaking whirlpools area, so you have to be really, really cautious. I'm going to see if we can land. Guy's putting on his brand new Crocs.
Something I swore I would never ever buy. However, for this one and one purpose only, they're quite good. However, as you've just discovered in our maiden voyage, you don't have a lot of grip. But we are walking about in kelp after all, aren't we?
Very slippery kelp. Woo!
We've just arrived in one of the Slate Islands, just off Luing. We're just about to have a bit of breakfast.
Food bag. Time for breakfast.
Look at this, the stone skimmers. This is one of the group of islands which was known locally as the Slate Islands. The most famous one can be in Easdale, which every year, I think in October, September, they have what they call the World Stone Skimming Championships. And the reason they have them was all this stuff, the little offcuts of slate that you see there have been, the cuttings are dressed slate just before they were dressed and were palleted and were taken away in boats. And over the years and years and years, because slate is relatively soft, it's smoothed them all out. Do you agree, Sandra?
Yeah, lovely and round.
The ability.
Wow, that was good.
And
Woo!
well, I was 33rd in the world in 2008. No method.
Wow, look at this village. It's actually like a workman's place. Just rows and rows of abandoned cottages. And up there that looks like they've scavenged slate from that hill, it's hollow. And then round there that looks to be a bigger cottage, that might have been the overseer.
It's quite amazing to think that 100 years ago this place was inhabited with people.
Banana sandwich and a cup of tea on our own island. How much more perfect could you get?
Sandra, how would you rate this out of 10?
10?
I think it deserves a 10.
think
it does.
That one is Scarber, the one, you know, the tall one behind. There's a couple of little ones in front of that. And then if I pan round, that's more islands there. And right round, some more just over there. So this is where they dug the slate out of, but it's now just completely flooded. That's us setting off from Slate Island again. There's lots of little boats coming in. All coming to visit, so we had it by ourselves, which was brilliant. This is a melting pot from the tides, and it actually swirls. It's swirling me now, even with my skeg. Creates all these little whirlpools that just turn your boat even with the skeg down.
What we've got ahead is we've got the tide coming in, and there is a really strong current at this section. So I am just going to kayak very slowly down and round. Okay, it's turning me.
Take the guy down to the right now. Oh God, look at the speed he's going at. Whoa, whoa.
You did great. Are you proud?
Just takes you.
Well, I know that you just got to go with the
speed you were going at. So we've come in at this little lagoon bit here to have a wee 5-minute break.
Okay, you little thing, where are we?
Think we're on Lunga, not quite sure. We have discovered a whole school of little fish. Look, that have all been stranded with the tide. Oh, it's so sad.
It's quite incredible actually.
There's
hundreds of them.
Hundreds and hundreds of them. Oh, it's a shame.
You will get the dishy on the
You better be careful what I leave on this video.
when the boat comes in. Are you videoing?
Ooh, back in, yeah. Right, so we're going to head back out into the open again. Guy, there's fish jumping out of the water here. It's right beside my boat and it's enormous. The tendrils are phenomenal. It's going to go right underneath me. And it's just about to come out this side. You can see its tendrils coming out. Here it comes. Wow. Look at the size of it. Absolutely enormous. Can't even fit on the camera. Over there are the cliffs of Mull, and you can just about see the mountains peeking out. We're heading across to the mainland, but between us and the mainland there's the tide coming in at the rate of knots, and lots of little whirlpools.
Just let it take you. Okay? Let it take you. Okay?
There's another wee whirlpool up there on the left.
Yeah, there is.
One half of the tide is coming in and the other half twirls. So the tide is incredible. And we're paddling as hard as we can. And the tide is going all
This
ways.
section here is supposed to be the third largest whirlpool in the world. The Corryvreckan down the road is the second. So at least it's not as, we're only dealing with the third largest one, aren't we?
Look at the one coming up.
That is a whirlpool.
Oh! Oh!
Sandra, I want you to paddle really hard, okay? Sandra, I just want to get across, okay? I don't care if I'm going left or right. Just get across. Come here, you wee thing, round here. I want a rest.
That was terrible.
That was hard going, Sandra. Are you knackered?
Yeah. See my shoulders, they're fucking killing me. Honest to God, that was the fastest ever. There's the lighthouse, and in between it there's a current like nobody's business. That was scary, scary, scary.
Okay, you little thing, we're going into the second phase of the tide. Come on, you wee thing.
That's a bad one up ahead.
Now you are going to have to just paddle like Billy. I see bubbling white water ahead.
I know.
I'll tell you something, there's whirlpools everywhere.
I know.
Isn't it brilliant?
I thought it would be protected in here, but it's not. There's more whirlpools in here. They just twirl the boat. That says just coming at colour pool again. And Guy's just now going to hopefully safely untie the tow rope.
So that when Sandra goes into shore, everybody she'll be looking at it. And there'll be no embarrassment.
Listen, there's a lot of people who wouldn't even go in that water with those currents
There'll be no
and those
embarrassment
whirlpools.
involved. I think you're just smiling because you've survived.
Not yet. Not yet. Even this harbour is made of slate. It's quite something. What a day. Absolutely stunning and a bit scary. So that's us back at the van after an interesting kayak, and I think it's now 2:30. It'll be time to get the kayaks away and get something to eat, and then it'll be heading home after that. We're heading for the ferry first and then heading home. This is where we get the little queuing ferry from, that's it over there. And look at all the boats coming through the channel. It's been a brilliant 2 days, biking and kayaking. That's the ferry on its way over now for us. All of a 2-minute journey. I just love getting on a ferry. Just makes you seem as if you're on holiday. It's good, isn't it?
Excellent.
Goodbye, Ling. It's brilliant, just love it. And that's Mull straight down there, and Ellenabeth, and Seal Island, and Easdale Island. And almost back over. That was quick. As always, I never want to go home.